My name is Gus Brooks. I'm just trying to let the Liberian population know in America and the diaspora about the disappointment in the building of my house that was done by Kedrick White. I just want people to know that Kedrick is not a reliable person to have business with. He's very dishonest. I mean, he would take contract and build the houses with cheaper materials. He put in more sand than cement. So I just want people to know that if you're doing business with Kedrick White in Liberia, you'll be doing it at your own risk because he's very, very, very dishonest.
But let's know about your house. I mean, what's the situation with your house right now?
Kedrick White, three years ago, he decided to build our house, and he charged us and said that my house was going to be completed in 3 months. And we paid him $35,000, which of course the value of the house, we took people there and they did the value of the house. It was not even $15,000 worth. And the material he used, it was not good material. So
right now, after about 2 to 3 years, what would you say is the condition of your zinc? Or I mean, is the zinc a factor?
The zinc, the building, the materials, everything is a factor. The zinc is rusty. After 2 years, the zinc got rusty. When my wife just visited Liberia in February, she was very, very disappointed. And I just letting people know that Kedrick White is not a reliable person. He's not somebody you want to do business with.
Did your wife see him in Liberia?
Oh yes, my wife saw him and she had a bit of argument with him. And
what did he say? What was his
argument? His argument was the materials that he bought it from Seti Brother, and he had to go back to Seti Brother to let them know that the material that they gave him was not a good material. But that's not the point. I mean, you're a contractor. You should know better materials to buy for people's homes. Once they give you the cash, you know, people work for their hardest money.
So what are you all going to do now at this point?
Well, at this point, Kedrick White is going to be I'm going to have a lawsuit against Mr. White. And I will be going into Liberia, hopefully by the end of June.
Do you know of any other people that have had a similar situation?
Well, I was just told that the young ladies just got involved and he tricked them the same way he tricked me. So, I mean, there are a lot of people out other than Yonley and myself, I believe, but they have not come out yet to express their dissatisfactions. But I just want people to know that if you're doing business with Kedrick White, you'll be doing it at your own risk because he's very dishonest. He's not a good contractor. He put people under the influence that he's an engineer, and he's not. So
did you know him from here?
I knew Kedrick White from Minnesota because his family and we attended church together, and he was a deacon or wherever in another church. I think that's the Better World Outreach Church. But he's very, very dishonest. As a God-fearing person, you should know that once you're dealing with people that have worked for their hard money, you should be very honest to them. Money is not the factor. You just have to be honest because your reputation counts a lot.
Do you think after this, a lot of people seeing this, seeing your video here, do you think a lot of people are going to be calling Mr. White to do business with in Liberia?
Well, I don't think so. But if you do it, you'll be doing it at your own risk because, like what I'm saying right now, I'm very, very dissatisfied. And I show other people that have dealt with him that don't know that he's not honest. I know if they see this video and they hear me talking, they will believe that, oh, so he did it to other people too.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Brooks.
Thanks a lot.